Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Melany's YouTube channel, and I am so grateful to have you here with us today. Today's topic is going to be something that we are hearing a lot about in the news and on TV and on all of our social media applications, and I'm sure somebody talks to you about it on a daily basis: cryptocurrency. And I want to tell you today that I am not a financial expert. I'm not here to sell you cryptocurrency, and I'm not here to sell you anything other than to educate you on my journey through the crypto space. And I thought I would choose outer space because it's kind of got that sci-fi and fun, flavorful feel to it. So today I'm going to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart, and something that I was introduced to back in 2008. Whew, I'm so into the future. So about 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago, I was introduced to Bitcoin. So you're probably wondering, if you don't already know, what is a Bitcoin? So a Bitcoin is, of course, it's like the Coca-Cola of cryptocurrency. It is the king of crypto. It is number uno. And this coin, when it was introduced to me back in 2008, was worth 1 cent. And I remember somebody saying, Melany, do you want to invest in this coin, this cryptocurrency? It's called Bitcoin. And I said, well, you know, I'm kind of scared to invest in anything now. I don't really make any of those kinds of decisions without phoning my dad or phoning my grandpa. So I phoned up my grandpa, and my grandpa's been gone now since 2016. He died at the age of 94, and he had a very strong Scandinavian accent. And he said, Melany, I don't know how many times I tell you, you'll have to invest in something that you can hold in your hand. And I said at the time, I said, Grandpa, I said, it's digital money. It's digital. It's going to change the world. It's something that is into the future. It's futuristic. And he said, well, is it real gold? Is it real money? Like, can you see it? Can you touch it? Can you feel it? How do you know it exists if you can't see it, touch it, or feel it? And I said, I think it's going to be really big. And I've always been a nerd, right? Computer nerd, always the girl that was playing the video games, learning about HTML, hypertext markup language, learning about behind the scenes, learning about SEO, search engine optimization, learning about code and how things are programmed and coded, and also tracking the different codes that have been existing in our planet for many centuries, and uncovering. I'm a seeker. I've always been a seeker of knowledge, and learning things, learning about new things just always keeps me fascinated. I love knowledge, and I love to find out what's going to happen in the future, and want to know constantly what's going to happen next, and just having that really curiosity for life and for this planet, and for what's happening, and also for things that you can see and things that you can't see. So I said, okay, Grandpa, I'll take your advice. I'm not going to invest in cryptocurrency. I'm not going to invest in crypto or Bitcoin. And he said, good girl. He says, only invest in gold, and you can go into the store and you can go and buy some gold bars right now. And I said, okay, Grandpa, I'll go buy some gold bars. So in my car I went down and I bought some gold. Now, fast tracking into the future, if I would have not listened to what my grandpa said and just followed my intuition, so that, you know what that intuition is, right? Intuition is that stomach feeling, It's that feeling in the stomach. It's like a pit, like, you know that there's a little bit of a vortex happening in your stomach, and it's that strong pull energetically when you feel like something's right or something's wrong. If something's wrong, you will feel sick. If something's right, you'll feel amazing and healthy and good, right? It's just that knowing, right, of something that's good or bad. But anyways, not to go on and on and on. I'm just always trying to educate people and my clients and just my friends and people that are in my circle to always go with that gut feeling, because it's usually right. So fast forward, 2017, I get offered to buy Bitcoin again. At that point in time, it was $5,000. And you know that Satoshi Nakamoto created this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, but he only made 21 million coins. Now, of the 1 million coins, you have to make sure that the coins that you're buying are actually real Bitcoin. And I told everyone this back in 2017 when this was presented to me again. And I thought, where have I seen that before? And I was like, oh, wait, I saw this back in 2008 when somebody had knocked on my door and said, do you want to buy this? If I would have said yes and just say I would have, hypothetically speaking, put in $1,000, I would have 63 million Canadian right now. And I should have, but it's okay. We don't know, and sometimes it takes us a while to become educated and become entrenched into a specific topic or something that is on the rise, or maybe the wave hasn't hit yet. Like maybe the wave just hasn't hit and there's still a chance to just get into this zone, right? So what I started to do is I started to hang around with people that knew more about cryptocurrency than I did. Because of course, after Bitcoin, there came some other coins which were the runners up, such as Ethereum, such as Litecoin, such as, of course, Ripple, such as some of the other tokens and coins. And I don't even know how many coins and tokens there are, but I like to stick with the basics. And for me, I wanted to stick with Bitcoin and I wanted to stick with Ethereum because for me, I knew that those two coins were coins that were like the Pepsi-Cola and the Coca-Cola of crypto. And so, of course, with Ethereum, and I think it's 196 million in circulation, of course, it has more capability than Bitcoin. But I knew that what I wanted to do was I wanted to buy Ethereum right when it first came out because I had missed the boat with Bitcoin. So I just bought a little bit and I held on to it. And what I tell people is be careful, because I took a lot of my Bitcoin that I did have and my Ethereum and I put it into these investments that are no longer online. They were actually, unfortunately, they were shut down because what ends up happening is people, they don't know that something may not be legitimate. And so we are too trusting nowadays with our investments. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to create this video for people, because I wanted to educate you so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made. So what I did was I took a bunch of my Bitcoin and I put into all these multi-level marketing companies I thought were going to be able to multiply or triple my Bitcoin or my Ethereum in a fast fashion. Well, none of them did what they said they were going to do. And I ended up losing all my cryptocurrency in 2018, 2019, 2020. Not all of it in 2020, but quite a large amount, because I was listening to what other people were telling me. I was not following my intuition, and that was to just hold my coins. So in crypto world, when we say hold our coins, it's HODL, H-O-D-L, and what H-O-D-L means is it means hold on for dear life. So what I was trying to do was I was trying to get clear about what it was that I wanted to do in the cryptocurrency space. And of course, what I wanted to do was become an educator of digital currency. And because I had been involved in a few projects over the years which went digital, like at one point in my life, one of my jobs that I had when I was in my 20s was I used to sell those disc repair machines. How many people remember these CDs and DVDs? Well, these are CDs and DVDs which you can play, but if they're scratched or damaged, you can't play them in the machines. Anyways, we sold them to all the Blockbuster stores across Canada. But what we didn't know was that digital, we live in a digital era, and all of that media was just going to go digital anyway. So now there's Netflix, there's other, TELUS has their own channel now that you can just watch everything in a digital format. So it kind of blew away the CDs and DVDs, making them extremely harmful for the environment, by the way. One of these, I think it takes over 200 years to even break down the polycarbonate fibers in the disc. So money, we knew it was money, it was time for money to get digital. Now, what I tell everyone is treat anything that you're learning that's new, treat it with caution. Do baby steps, learn from experts, go with trusted sources. Like I can tell you where I bought my coins. I've never had a problem with the purchasing of coins. It was only when I took those coins and invested them into something else that was not legitimate, that's when a problem occurred. So I try to veer people on the air of caution to not do that. Always look at the company that you're investing in. Look at the owners. Take time to truly do your homework and understand that you need to know who is behind these companies. You need to know what their background is. You need to do a credit check and a due diligence check. There's new companies popping up everywhere. Integrity is key. You need to know, you know how they say in these businesses, know your client. You need to know your company. You need to know who you're putting your money in and who you're investing in, because I can tell you that there's people out there 24 hours a day that are looking for innocent victims. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to take your wealth away. Do not allow that to happen in this life. Protect yourself. Make sure, and what I'm going to ask you to do is if you like what you hear today, please do sign up for this complimentary webinar channel. And it's our crypto channel. You can subscribe for free, and we will always post links to things that will benefit you so that you're getting people's experiences of what they've used, which is actually legitimate. We don't want you to lose your cryptocurrency or your money. And we are just now learning. And again, I don't have a financial background. I don't have a securities license. I cannot sell you cryptocurrency. I can strictly just educate you, share this with you so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did, and share with you where you can purchase your cryptocurrency from, how do you get started in cryptocurrency, maybe plug you into a few webinars where people that have had years of experience working in cryptocurrency or trading in cryptocurrency can share their expert opinion and advice, because they are licensed and registered, to help you gain a good foundation so that when you are entering this space, it's like riding a bike, it's learning something new. You're plugged with the right information so that it actually benefits your life. So if you want to sign up for our complimentary webinars, please do type in your email into this chat when you go to like the YouTube channel. We will sign you up for our weekly webinar subscription, and you can come learn with us. We have different guest speakers on every week to keep it super stimulating for you. Some of them are holding a lot of Bitcoin. Some of them have created legacies. Some of them have done unique projects with cryptocurrency. Some of them educate you on how you need to report how much money you've made and how to do your taxes with cryptocurrency. So we're going to have all those professionals on these podcasts and these webinars for you to simply help you become more comfortable in this space, because I love to educate people on the knowledge that I have. If I hold it in, I'm not really doing myself or anyone else any justice. So I just like to share my knowledge. And it's funny because over the last week, there's been a really cool owl that's been perching itself outside where I live, and I hear it at night, and I'm pretty much thinking that it's my animal totem to tell me that I'm definitely the wise old owl, and it's cooing at me because it knows that I'm here to share knowledge to help others. And the wise old owl sits on your shoulder too. Listen to that inner voice, listen to that inner intuition, trust your gut instinct. If something doesn't feel right, get away from it as quickly as possible. We know that cryptocurrency is one of the largest wealth transfers in the history of mankind, but just like anything, it can have good energy and it can have bad energy attached to it. So just please use caution. Until I see you again, oops, I just realized that I dropped my Ethereum. This is my Ethereum coin on the ground. So when I got into Ethereum, excuse me, it was about $220 a coin. I think it was 222 because I remember the code. Series of numbers always follow me around. But now it's about $3,000 or so a coin. So as you can see, there's still, you know, this could be like a wave that we're riding that's going to go really quickly into the future. and it's going to go up and up and up and up, and we're going to see some dips, and we're going to see some ups and downs and rises and falls, and who knows what the end, like who knows what the outcome of cryptocurrency will be. But if you are intrigued by it, digital money, digital currency, and you would like to get involved in it, just make sure, like anything else, you're just using caution and just dealing with experts in the space. I can't stress this enough. And of course, if you're like me, you like to be on your iPhone watching those coins go up and down. It can be a very exciting thing to see, and especially if you bought in when a coin was low, and seeing the value of that now. So thanks for listening. I hope this has been extremely educational for you. And thank you for, again, listening to my YouTube channel. And this is, again, Melany. My mother was British, and she insisted on calling me Melany. And my father, he's Danish. So he was always saying Melany, and same with my grandpa. But my mom always preferred Melany because it sounded more proper. So anyways, you have yourself a fantastic day. And again, wherever you are in the world, stay safe, and please keep healthy, keep positive, and until our next webinar, we'll see you soon. Thank you.